Good morning, and welcome to the first edition of Coffee Conference, where we take life one sip at a time. My name is Morgan Wrigley, and I will be your host. On today's show, we'll take a look at some exciting news stories and see some great musical performances. We'll take a look at a group of millionaires prepping for the apocalypse in style, as well as Millennium Park's long list of blockbusters they'll be showing in the Loop this summer. But first, I'd like to dedicate this edition of the show to DJ Bilbrey, great friend who is not able to be with us here today. Today, we also have a very talented guest on the show, musician Taylor Voss. He will be performing an original song, as well as sitting down with me for a special interview about his upcoming EP. We also have Jimmy Ladd on set today to demonstrate for you the perfect way to cut and enjoy a delicious pineapple as we welcome the summer season. All that and more right at you. Coffee time is when we take a look at local and international news stories as we enjoy our morning cup of joe. However, I would also like to welcome any tea drinkers with us out there this morning. Now, during coffee time, we also like to talk about various stories covering topics ranging from technology and innovation to amusing viral videos, music, artists, and more. Anything goes during coffee time. But today, we're going to enjoy our coffee with the 1%, a group of which are beginning to build outrageous mansion bunkers in preparation for the apocalypse. That's right, people are building their own bunkers big enough to house a community of residents in style. They call it apocalypse insurance. A record-breaking amount of people bought their underground property shortly after President Trump's victory. This might tell us something, but who's to say? However, are these people wasting their money or properly ensuring themselves safety in the event of a possible apocalypse? Some places are equipped with pools, community centers, hydroponic gardens, and even lights that replicate natural sunlight, while others have classrooms, restaurants, and even theaters. These bunkers have the capacity to hold enough food for an entire year for each resident living there. These underground communities can withstand nuclear warfare, earthquakes, and many other large-scale disasters. However, if you prefer to live alone, these companies also customize bunkers for single high-end living in the case of a national or worldwide catastrophe. In 2016 alone, the demand for high-end underground bunkers skyrocketed. Not only did the construction of these disaster bunkers increase, but the rich have also been buying their own islands to flock to in the case of a national or international catastrophe. These various disaster homes are being built around the world in countries such as Poland, England, Germany, as well as here in the United States. Maybe you can buy your own island someday, just in case. The upside of this increase in disaster preparation is that we now know that a number of people can live luxuriously and comfortably through the apocalypse. For now, we'll hope for the best. Next up, Millennium Park is showing an exciting list of movies throughout the summer. Don't let your coffee get cold. We'll be right back.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream, that I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly, just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
And we're back on Coffee Conference. Hopefully you've refilled because it's movie time. This summer, Millennium Park will play many popular movies. They will show a different movie every Tuesday, starting on June 13th and running until September 5th. Movies like Wayne's World and Hidden Figures will play, with the famous Ghost and The Shining as this year's double feature. The park plans to have a 40-foot LED screen at the J. Pritzker Pavilion. The best part is the cost, nothing. Tickets are absolutely free, so go check it out. All movie showtimes and dates are available online, courtesy to ABC 7 Chicago. And now, coming up, we have Jimmy Ladd here with us today. Jimmy will be helping us welcome the warm weather with a demonstration on how to properly cut a pineapple.
Thanks for having me on, Morgan.
Hey, how are you today, Jim?
Hey. How you doing?
Good.
So the summer months are coming up.
Yes.
And I'm getting excited. I love summer in Chicago.
Me too.
The beach. You got the concerts, Lollapalooza. But a big part of summer in Chicago is the food. And the pineapple is a staple of summer food.
People love it.
It's ripe in the summer. It's wonderful. So we got our cutting boards.
Sure.
And our knives, and we got the pineapple. Now, the pineapple is way different than the other fruits because it's a little more difficult to cut.
Sure.
Which is why a lot of pineapples actually come with instructions, picture instructions on how to cut them.
Okay.
So we're going to be showing you today and the audience how to cut it properly.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the first thing you're going to want to do is take the pineapple, you're going to cut the top off,
Okay.
the real leafy part. The
Hold the
part
table
that, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, that's,
The part that is inedible.
yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
And then after that, you're going to want to cut off the bottom as well.
Okay.
Just get that main fruity
You
part.
just want the body.
Mhm.
Got it.
All right, perfect.
I'll take that as well.
So then once you got this,
Sure.
here, I'll cut it in half so that you can join me.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. I've never actually cut a pineapple the correct way. I don't
Ah.
think. Yeah. I hack and hope that I get
It's
the most
it's
fruit.
a skill.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sure. Okay.
so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to really thinly cut around
So we
and
just
get
want to get
the
this.
skin off.
Okay.
So just really try to get as
It's
much
tough.
of it as you can still in there.
Gotcha. The outside is very spiny.
Yeah, it's actually called a pineapple because it looked like a pine cone to the people who discovered it.
Really?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Never thought about that. That's very cool.
So you're gonna want to cut.
Almost there.
Yeah.
There. Just poke it out.
Yeah. Try to get that out of there.
This time, dude. This is a pineapple's
It's
a real
certainly an
challenge.
art form.
It's a puzzle. Wow. Once you get it though, you just pull it right back.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay.
Oh,
we
yours is
have
much
plenty of
prettier
this
than
here,
mine.
yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure. Here, I'm gonna get some of this stuff off the table
all right,
for us
perfect.
here.
So we'll use yours as an example, just
Sure.
for time's sake.
No, of course.
What you want to do is you want to, because this core part right here
Gotcha.
is really thick, it's really tough. What you're going
Sure.
to want to do is make incisions in the shape of a V, right?
Okay. Yep.
To cut it out.
And then you've
You
wedged
got
it.
yeah, a wedge. So you
I
want to
know,
help
it's
me
tough
out
to
with
get
this?
those. Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Tag team here. Try not to cut each other's fingers off. All right. Look at that. Oh, see, let me get some of that out. Oh, got a little one here.
Yeah, perfect.
We have ourselves a little bowl. Ay. So this.
So yeah.
All right. This is excellent, Jim. So you can take these on picnics.
Yeah, once you got
take
like a
them to
little
go,
tiny piece,
chop it up.
you can
Yeah.
cut it up, share it with a friend,
Ooh.
and enjoy. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Jim.
Thank you.
All right. It's a pleasure. All right.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh.
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
And welcome back to Coffee Conference. I have with me here today a very special guest and a good friend of mine, Taylor Voss. Welcome to the show.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Excellent. It's excellent to have you on the show.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
So psyched. Yeah, I hear you got some new music coming out. You're doing big things.
Trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, making moves.
Mhm.
That's excellent. So you're a first year. You're a freshman at Columbia. Is that
That's
correct?
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
My first year here.
Very cool. And what's your major?
Guitar performance.
Okay.
Right.
So you're specializing in the guitar, but you're also learning. Are you learning other instruments at the same time?
Yeah, so like just like the way the curriculum is set up just in general is you have to take some singing classes, like some piano classes, you know, along with whatever instrument you're taking. So
okay,
it's really good just to learn, just to be able to get all those other skills.
for sure, because you want to be able to be versatile.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, you know,
Okay.
born and raised up in the northwest side, up in
Okay.
Jefferson Park. Nice little neighborhood, not that far.
No, not at all. You hop on the train, right?
Blue line.
Blue
like
line.
40 minutes, not that bad.
It's not bad at all. So yeah, you can see the family and whatnot. Well, that's great. That's great. Have you, what have you been working on recently?
Well, besides schoolwork,
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah,
get this
homework.
EP out, working on this EP recording, just like writing and seeing where it goes, you know.
So you're mixing a lot and whatnot. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's excellent. That's excellent. And again, we're really psyched to have you on the show. You're gonna play an original.
At the end,
song?
yeah.
Very cool. From the EP, the upcoming EP.
Yeah, it's actually the first track. It's called
Really?
Bloom. Yeah, the opening track.
Okay, that's awesome. And is that something you wrote and created yourself?
No, actually, a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, I wrote this tune with my friend Nick Hodges the Fifth. Shout out Nick Hodges. You know, we wrote it because we were just bored. We're like, yo, let's write a song about a color. And we choose green. We're like, all right, what would green sound like? And we kind of wrote this song, just like, you know,
that's so cool.
Just trying new things, you know. But over the years, I wouldn't say like took it from him, but just like it was in a notebook I had. So I was like, oh, this is a song, and I like worked on it, you know, made it my own and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That's excellent. That's excellent. And since you've been at Columbia, have you collaborated with any other musicians also going to school here?
Yeah, mainly I've collaborated with my friend R and Cece, who's a phenomenal singer.
Yeah.
We play around. We do acoustic kitchen shows here at Columbia. We do, you know, Big Mouth, all that stuff.
That's very
try
cool.
it.
I know I wanted to go to Big Mouth. I wasn't able to. Did that go
Yeah.
well?
Oh no, we didn't play at Biggest Mouth. No,
Oh, okay, I got you. Different, my bad. Different performance. yeah, gotta mix up. But that's great.
It's
It
all
sounds
good.
like you're getting stage time, opportunities to
Yep.
play and work with other people. Well, that's excellent. And when is your EP coming out? Tell me a little bit about that.
Hopefully, if all goes according to plan, it'll be out end of May, early June.
Okay.
Like in that time area,
The
you know, like the
relative.
beginning of summer,
Mhm.
just so I can have some time to just like get the gears moving.
For
again.
sure.
Just Get working on it.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah.
And you're doing most of this yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it all myself.
Mhm.
Yeah, just tracking all the instruments.
Yeah, that's
mixing
excellent.
it all. Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Very quickly before we have to go, where will we be able to hear your music?
I'm gonna drop it on SoundCloud.
Okay.
But besides that, I'm just gonna put up all the information you guys need to know on my Instagram, on my Facebook. I don't got a Twitter, but you know.
Yeah, no, you get some of it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, excited to see your performance coming up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Nominated for 6 Academy Awards, Frida Kahlo was one of the most original women of her time.
I didn't come here for fun or to flirt. If I'm not good enough, I have to do something else to help my parents. Hey, listen, if you think I'm going to sleep with you just because you've taken me under your wing, you're wrong.
I was painting murals and womanizing in peace when you came along.
Behind the romance,
We'll have to get married, you know.
But you don't believe in marriage.
Of course I do. I've had 2 wives already.
To Diego and Frida.
behind the glamour,
You paint her too, Mrs. Rivera.
Just killing time.
She's much better than me. You'll see.
behind the madness, lies the mystery of one of the most seductive and most intriguing women of ours or any time.
I loved your paintings.
Academy Award nominee Salma Hayek, Alfred Molina, Antonio Banderas, Valeria Golino, Ashley Judd, Mia Maestro, Edward Norton, and Jeffrey Rush.
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back. Here's Taylor Voss performing his original song, Bloom, from his upcoming EP release, Nights and Weekends.
Thanks, Morgan. This one goes out to D. Hey, babe, what'd you say? Heaven's coming our way. Enough of the gloom. Flowers starting to bloom. Hey, babe, where you going? Stay here, it ain't snowing. I got plenty of room. Flowers starting to bloom. Hey babe, where you going? You stay here, it ain't snowing. Your smile drives me wild, making it all worthwhile. It's noon, flowers starting to bloom, they're starting to bloom. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Taylor. That was a beautiful performance. I'm Morgan Wrigley. Thank you for tuning in to Coffee Conference.